Hello and Shabbat Shalom to you. Hope that you are doing well. Hope that you are anticipating Shabbat and anticipating our 25 hours of rest and relaxation, particularly after our time has been switched around a little bit because of Pesach. But here we are back in our regular cycle of Torah portions at Achrimot this week in the book of Leviticus. It talks about what you see behind me, the concept, the origin, if you will, of the scapegoat. I'll read you right from the text. It says, Aaron shall lay both his hands upon the head of the live goat and confess all over it all the iniquities and transgressions of the Israelites, whatever their sins, putting them on the head of the goat. Thus the goat shall carry on it all their iniquities to an inaccessible region, and the goat shall be let free in the wilderness. Some people say let free, some people say let free off of a cliff, but let free. So all the iniquities from all the Israelites are put onto this goat, not even by their own hands, but by the hands of Aaron. So Aaron puts the hands onto the goat with all the transgressions and all of the sins of all the Israelites, and then the goat is set free. My question for us is, do we like this? It's kind of easy. It means we just put all of our thoughts and all of the transgressions onto this. We kind of lay it, if we can actually, into Aaron. Aaron has to hear it, and then Aaron is the one who puts his. We don't even put the hands on the goat, and then it's let out into the wilderness. Do we like this? It's certainly not what we do now. Clearly for the high holidays, when we think of transgressions, we don't just bring a goat into the shul and put our hands on it, and we don't put the hands on it, right? But that Aaron, a high priest, would come and put his hands on it and then let the goat free. We don't do that. Instead, we talk about responsibility. Instead, we talk about taking our own responsibilities for our actions and not just scapegoating the concept. So on this Shabbat, I'd love for us to think about that idea. Are we comfortable with the scapegoating? Now, clearly it's in our text, so we can talk about the biblical version, but are we okay with scapegoating? Or is it better, smarter, particularly for us individually and as a community, that we take responsibility for our actions, that we take responsibility for our sins and our iniquities, rather than asking Aaron to put his hands onto a goat and having the scapegoat go free? That's the question I ask you on the Shabbat. Do we like the scapegoat? Do we prefer the responsibility? I'd love to hear your thoughts, particularly as we will gather soon for services tonight at 7 p.m., either in person or on our live stream. And then tomorrow morning at 8:30 a.m., we will be having our service and Torah study on Zoom. Look forward to seeing you soon. Shabbat Shalom.